Jamie. Wow. He's the next victim. And it's happening more and more. Now, we just got through with, Sean P. Diddy Combs. You know, uh, he had to pay out a substantial amount of money to one of his former artists who has absolutely no talent whatsoever. She is known for one hit, Me and You Now, or some song like that, some bullshit song. I mean, it was a little hit. You know what I'm saying? It did what it was supposed to do. But P Diddy is known for taking artists with absolutely no talent and making money off of them. I guess he figures, hey, you should be grateful that you even got a chance to even be put in the spotlight. But Cassie decided that she wanted to basically um, embezzle money from Sean P. Diddy Combs. Now, do I believe that Sean P. Diddy Combs is a pervert? Is disgusting? Treats his uh, artists horribly? Yes, I do. Do I believe that a lot of these dead bodies that keep popping up around Sean P. Diddy Combs, that he has something to do with it? Absolutely, I do. I do believe that. But with that being said, Cassie is no innocent saint. She's not. She knew exactly who P. Diddy was. She knew who he was when she got with him. And she learned and if she didn't know, she learned very fast on what type of dude she was. But she wanted to marry him. She wanted to be with him. See, this is how you know that she's full of shit. And this is just an attack of hers, just to go after him any kind of way that she possibly can. This is all that really is. Not to say that he doesn't deserve it, because I do believe that he deserves a lot of what he's getting right now. You know what I'm saying? But he seems worried. He seems like he is really, really worried, because now the door has been opened for other people to attack him and to come after him and to get money from him. Because all that money belongs to other people. All the money that man has made over the years belongs to other people. You know, and a lot of these artists are dead. You know what I'm saying? And he's still making money off of them. But with that being said, Jamie Foxx is the next target. He's the next one. Now you have a woman coming out saying that, she was abused by Jamie Foxx. Now, this man just went through a whole ordeal of almost losing his life on a set of a movie. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, being a conspiracy theorist, I believe they was probably trying to take him out then, but it just didn't work. So now they're using another step to go after him and to attack him. See, what you have to understand about your enemy is that they always like to attack your character. Because when they attack your character, now nobody gives a shit. Everybody's saying, oh, well, he deserves it. He's a pig. He's this, he's that. And that's what they're doing. He pissed somebody off and now they are attacking him. But he's the latest victim now of some woman coming out saying that, he, just abused her and took advantage of her and all these type of things. The list keeps growing and growing and growing. Men, we got to start learning how to understand that these American women are just not worth it. You got to learn how to stay away from them. When you see them, go somewhere else. Because dealing with them is only going to get you caught up. And see, what we're realizing now is that this is not even, even as a celebrity, and everybody knows that you're rich and you have money, you could be targeted. But you don't even have to be a celebrity. You could be a doctor, you could be a lawyer, you could, just be a average person working a 9 to 5. But if that woman wants to just make up accusations about you, and say all these horrible things, they're going to believe the woman, and you got to prove that you didn't do any of those things. Look at Jonathan Major. His career is still suffering, even though it has been proven that he was the victim in all of this. He was the victim. But his career, he hasn't got any of any of those deals that he lost when they just started taking deals away from him. He hasn't gotten any of them back. He hasn't gotten any new ones. People still are looking at him with a side eye. And in my opinion, yeah, people looking at him with a side eye, but it's not for the right reasons. A lot of black women are looking at him with the side eye because they wanted him to be guilty and they wanted him to be wrong. They were praying, Jesus, let him be wrong. Oh, please let him have done these horrible things to this white woman. When white women have historically been lying on black men forever. Now black women are starting to do it. But they were praising to their witchcraft Jesus. Hey, please let him be wrong. But when we found out that, no, he's the victim in it, black women still mad. Black women still pissed off. You think they're going to go see his movies or support him, even though it's been proven that he was the victim in all of this? No, they're still going to hate on Jonathan Majors. They're still going to hate on him anyway. And it's the same thing going on with all of our black men celebrities. See, you go in and they build you up, build you up, build you up, only to just tear you down publicly. It's almost as if no black man can come into this game untouched. You know, they are going to go out in a negative way, in a negative fashion, because who in their right minds would have thought that Bill Cosby, of all people, I mean, he was the TV dad of a whole generation of children, not just black children, but every child, you know what I mean, that looked at, you know, the Cosby Show. And they turned him into a villain. They turned him into a villain. Now, I'm not saying that these men are just so innocent, you know, but you got to understand these women know what type of men they are dealing with, and they're dealing with them anyway. These women are dealing with these men anyway, even though they know what type of things they are into, what kind of sexual freaky shit they're into, all types of shit that they do. They know this, but they're still willing to deal with them. But you got to ask the question, why are they still willing to deal with these men, even though they know that they are horrible men, or that they engage in certain things that, you know, are not really all that ethical? They do it because of the type of people they are. These women are not innocent. They're in it to get what they are going to get out of it. And one would say that they some fucking freaks too. If they willing to let some man pee on them or shit on them, you know, or scat on them or all that kind of shit. You know, this man wears wigs. You know what I'm saying? You know that he does all kind of crazy, freaky shit, but you gonna get with him anyway because you're looking for a come up. You thought that you were going to be, you know, some big, hot ass person. You just knew you was gonna just, you know, he was gonna pave the way for you. But he controlled you, and you didn't like being controlled in that manner. So now you want to retaliate. This is the story with all of these women. This is the same story that a lot of these women had. Oh, he raped me. He gave me drugs. He fed me drugs. Cassie was taking them damn drugs. She liked taking those drugs. She liked it. Diddy wasn't giving her something that she didn't want. She wanted them. And he gave them to her. Now all of a sudden she's the victim. It's amazing to me how so many women get on the bandwagon to say, "Oh yeah, he's horrible. Look what he's doing. Look what he did." When women know other women, y'all know yourselves. Y'all know other women, and you know what you are capable of. Hell, most of you women don't even like each other because you know how horrible you are. So y'all don't even like each other. Half of y'all. Ain't no damn sisterhood with none of you women. You're all cutthroat. But you will all stand together to attack a man. And now it is open season on black men celebrities, and just black men in general. It's like they want you to be on some plantation where you are just controlled and you supposed to just settle and deal with. And men are saying, no, we're sovereign beings. And, black men are saying, no, we're going to take control. We've been lied to. We've been listening to Tupac, Dear Mama. And Mama, Mama, I love you. Boys and Men and all that shit. We've been listening to that shit. Worshiping black women, putting them on some pedestal that they don't belong on. Because we got all these single mamas out here. So now we need them to be worshiped instead of being clowned the way they should be clowned. See, we need to start bringing back shame. It's shameful that you decided on purpose to be a single mother. That's shameful. But some kind of way we glorify it, and say, oh, it's all right. And she's strong. That's a strong woman because she's doing it all on her own. Nobody told her to do it on her own. Some kind of way it's men's fault because she decided to do it that way. But they want to box you in and they want you to just do what they want you to do. And men are saying, no, we're going to do what we want to do. We've been bamboozled long enough. We've been falling for the child support. We've been falling for, taking care of other motherfuckers' children. We've been doing all this shit and we're simply tired of it and we're sick of it. So now women are finding another way to get that bag and to punish you for not picking them and not being a sucker and not, doing what they want you to do and not being boxed in like a damn slave and, on a plantation and just do what that woman tells you to do. Just be quiet and just do what that woman tells you to do. And men are saying, fuck you. No, we're going to go somewhere else. We're going to do something else. We're not going to bother you. We're not going to deal with you. We're going to simply leave you alone. And I can't tell you, it's so many women out here, mad at the world because ain't no men just running up on them, hitting on them, and trying to talk to them like they did in the past. Men simply are not doing that anymore. And it's pissing a lot of women off. It's pissing a whole lot of women off. But then in the same breath, they want to ask the question, well, why aren't men are acting this way? And why aren't men hitting on when they already know the answer? They already know the answer. But they're going to keep asking the same stupid ass question, thinking that they're going to get a different answer that they want to accept and that they want to hear. But they ain't going to never get it. Because when you tell them, well, it's your attitude, it's the way you act, it's the way you treat black men, it's the way you do things, they don't want to hear that. Because it all comes back down to we want you to do what we want you to do. So now women are just on attack mode. So you got women out here just attacking celebrities, attacking men that have money, trying to get a bag because men ain't giving them the money like that no more. Men are just not doing that because we realize that is a sucker ass move. I'm over here adopting your children, taking care of your kid that you had with another man. You over here looking at me thinking I'm supposed to make $300K or more a year just to take care of you. That's insane. But you a boss chick, but yet I'm supposed to come out of my money, my pocket to take care of you. And if I'm not making a certain amount of money, or if I'm not willing to spend my money on you, then I'm just a bum. See, men are over that because men don't have a problem with spending money on the woman that they want to spend money on. See, women want this traditional thing going on. And now that they can't get it, they're going by other means to get what they call the bag. So they're just attacking men left and right. And now Jamie Foxx happens to be put on that list. Now, do I think that he's a womanizer? Now Jamie has never been in you know, we've never heard anything negative about Jamie Foxx disrespecting women. We've never heard Jamie Foxx, you know, anything negative about what he's done to a woman or anything like that. We haven't seen it. Now, all of a sudden, out the blue, this woman just comes out and just says that he did all these horrible things to her. And I guess we're supposed to just fall for it. And we're supposed to just say, oh my God, not Jamie too. And now he's the villain. Now we're supposed to just go on attack mode for him. And men are just simply not doing that. And this is what's pissing a lot of women off, because we're just not just falling for it. We're not just going with the okie doke and she's a victim. No, she's not. See, we got to get to the bottom of what is really going on, because we know what women are up to and what they're doing. So we have to get to the bottom of this whole situation and find out what actually happened. You know, and I just think it's sad that a lot of our men are being attacked at alarming rates the way that they are. But this is why you can't deal with these black women. You got to leave them alone. You got to leave them alone. Matter of fact, you got to leave American women alone altogether. Don't even deal with them on that level. You know, you interacting with them and interacting with their children, and it's just a no-go. It's a bad deal. It's a bad deal. That's why passports have gone up. You know, I think they're trying to make it harder for people to get passports now because, you know, but you have to, you know, find a woman who's traditional, who wants to be a helpmeet, who wants to actually uplift a man. You know, when I see some of these videos of women, you know, uplifting the father whenever with the child and saying, look, there goes daddy, there goes daddy. You know, those are beautiful things to see. You know, but lately what I see is videos of, you know, black women over here talking about who has a deadbeat daddy, and did your daddy do anything for you, and the kids are over here talking bad about their own fathers. These are the type of videos black women are putting out. You know, why would you want to make a baby with a woman like that is capable of saying anything? She's capable of doing anything. She will call the police on you to try to get you deleted. She will call the police on you to get you deleted. Why would you want to be with somebody like that? Why would you want to be with a woman who will go out of their way to call the popos on your ass to get you deleted? No. And I will go as far as to say, you know, just even dealing with these women on a sexual level, leave them alone. Leave them alone. Because some kind of way they're going to figure out a way to get you caught up on that too. So you just don't deal with them. You deal with them accordingly. Hey, how you doing, sis? All right, you know, or don't say nothing at all. When you see them on one side of the street, you go somewhere else. If I'm in an environment where there's too many of them, I can't be in that environment. I cannot be in that environment for a long period of time because I already know it's going to be some drama. You know, so I just rather not even be in that type of environment. When I see too many black women, I can't be in that environment. Because I'm already knowing it's going to be a horrible environment, especially when they're over there talking a lot of shit and talking about people and, you know, and everything is, and they always got attitudes, patting them damn scalps and shit. Can't be around that. Can't be in that environment. As much as I want to love on my people, a lot of our people are just damaged and dysfunctional. Now we are out here over here just saying all these horrible things, you know, about black men. And we over here just trying to set black men up. Now, this man just almost lost his life, Jamie Foxx. Now he has to deal with this type of bullshit from a woman over here accusing him of horrible things. Now, this should make people think every man ain't doing this type of shit. But these women are just coming out just so they can get the money. Just so they can get the money. Because he may have not paid attention to her, or he may have just fucked her, and she didn't get what she thought she was gonna get. She thought that she was gonna be the next girlfriend, but he just, just slept with her and, had a good time with her. Now he discarded her, and now she's pissed because her goal was to use you, was to get you some kind of way so that she can get a baby out of you, and now she can get a check. But it just didn't happen that way. So now she's figuring out another way to get the money and ruin your whole life, ruin your career, and she don't give a damn about ruining your whole career. But the sad part is, once it's proven that the woman lied, they don't arrest her. And because I personally think that there should be charges on a woman who purposely goes out of their way to lie on someone, saying they did all these horrible things to them to ruin their career, ruin their life. There should be some kind of consequence for that. You shouldn't just be able to just walk away from that and get away with that. Oh well, yeah, I almost ruined somebody's life. Oh well, no, something needs to be done. Something needs to be done, because you have to put a stop to this. And then you can say, well, you doing that is going to make people not want to come out. That's foolishness. Because if somebody actually did something to you, if somebody actually hurt you, wouldn't you want to go out of your way to see to it that they get what is coming to them? I know I would. I wouldn't give a damn about all that other shit. No, this person actually did this to me, and I want them to pay for this. I don't care about what everybody else is saying and, all that kind of bullshit. I don't care about that. I want this person to be punished for hurting me the way that they did. I'm going to go after them. I'm not worried about the money. And if I can get money out of it too, if that's part of it, all right, cool. But I'm not going to just sell myself out just for the money. Like, quote unquote, Cassie did with Sean P. Diddy Combs. If he did all those things against her will, the way she's claiming, why would she just settle for the money? Please make that make sense. Why would she just settle for the money? That makes absolutely no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. See, what P. Diddy need to do is just come out and just start telling on himself. You know what I'm saying? On certain shit, and say, this is what these motherfuckers are gonna put in the book. This is what they gonna claim to put in the damn book. Start saying it. So that way can't nobody do that to you. But you got all these secrets and shit like that you over here hiding, and people know your secrets. So now you are a cash cow. Now they can just get money out of you because you don't want these secrets to come out. You got a whole lot to hide, but everybody knows, man, the shit you do is grimy as fuck. Now Jamie Foxx, he's been in the public eye for a long time, but he's kept himself clean. Now he was over there, messing around with that white woman, Tom Cruise's ex. Never married her. They were together for some years. Never married her. Basically she was just like some toy, or that's the kind of the way it appeared. But she was happy with it. She was happy with it. She was able to still live good because Jamie Foxx was taking her on different little, vacations, and they were in different countries and they were doing things. So for the years that, he did that for her, she, I guess until she got old, and then he replaced her with somebody else, but a lot of women get bitter and angry because of those type of things. So then they start making up all these accusations. So now Jamie is the next target, and it's unfortunate, but no, men are not going to just be so quick to believe what this woman is saying. What these people that are coming out getting ready to just put a whole smear campaign on Jamie Foxx, and it's just unfortunate, and it's just not right. Now if he is a villain and he did do all these horrible things, I want it to come out, and I want justice for the victim or the victims. But the reality is, we all know this is a money grab. This is another money grab. Celebrities, y'all need to stay away from these trifling ass women, that want to, attack you and take your money. And one would say you need to leave these white women alone, but it's the American women. You got to leave them alone. The women with the American uh, ideas and thought, leave them alone. I don't care what nationality they are. Because when you see an Asian woman who, and if she was in her homeland, would have been taught how to treat a man and be submissive towards a man. But these Asian motherfuckers out here today in America, they act like American women. Some of these Indian women and Arab women that are Americanized, why would you want to date them? Why would you want to fuck with them? You leave them alone because they're out here attacking you. And a lot of them go after black men because we're easiest to deal with. We're nicer. You know, uh, we're helpful with the children, with the house cleaning, with the cooking. We are just better fathers, better husbands in a lot of ways. But these bitches are still attacking us. Like we're easy targets. We can't be easy targets anymore. We just can't. And somebody like Jamie Foxx, why in the hell would you be fucking with an American woman? Why would you? You got a whole lot of money, Jamie. I know you got a passport. I know you do. You shouldn't even be fucking with none of these women. You should not be dealing with any of them. Leave them alone. Leave them right where they are. Let them get their degrees. Let them work. Let them get their education. Hell, let them start moving in with each other and being, what do you call those moms? Moms that are dating each other, and let them start doing shit like that. Let them do it. And you just take your ass and you just build yourself up, get your money, get your grind, do what you got to do, and go find you a good woman, a decent woman. Now, the reality is, I would say keep them over there, but a lot of men are not going to be able to do that. And that's the truth. A lot of men are not going to be able to just keep their women over there in another country. They will more than likely bring them here. But separate her ass from American women. Seriously. And vet her ass. But, if you got to bring her back here just so you can start your life. But men should not be deprived of, a family. Men should not be deprived of being treated right and correctly, being uplifted in the family as a matriarch. Men should be uplifted like this. Men should be the matriarchs. Men should, be praised, in the family. But it's the total opposite over here in America. Men are even though they're the ones, dishing out all the cash for every damn thing, they're looked at as second class citizens by their wives, their baby mamas, their children. They're just cash. And when you're dealing with a woman like that just see you as financial, that's a bad deal. You need to leave her alone. You shouldn't even be dealing with her in the first place. And you don't teach your sons to deal with women like that. Even if you just playing with the women, I would suggest that you don't play with these American women. These black women in America, leave them alone. These Latina women in America, leave them alone. Any woman that has been raised in America, leave them alone. Don't even deal with them. Leave them alone. I just feel for Jamie. I just hope that justice is served, and I hope that he's vindicated, because I don't believe that he did anything wrong personally. But we shall see. And he's not going to be the last. He's not the first, and he's not going to be the last. But man, we need to start waking up. You know, we have to start waking up. Babylon is falling. Like, share, and subscribe. Press that subscribe button, you guys, and tell me what you think about the video. I mean, about this whole situation with Jamie Foxx all of a sudden, you know, and we're just seeing it more and more. Tell me what you think. Subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed, and I will see you all on the next video. Peace, family.